Hey friends! Okay, so I have something very exciting planned for today. So yesterday was actually my birthday. So for my birthday today, my mom and I are gonna go out thrifting and I thought it would be fun to take you along. So here's the deal. Since I started my vintage booth, usually when I go out thrift shopping, my mind is like, what can I find for the booth? What can I find for the Etsy shop? And like, I'm not buying a whole lot for myself, but I thought today, no booth sourcing. This is just for me. I give myself a budget of $25, which I might go over. And I'm only allowed to buy things for myself, for our home. And they have to have a purpose. I have to know how I'm gonna style them, where I'm gonna put them in the house. I have to kind of have a plan, but it should be fun. So I'll take you guys along. I don't know where we're gonna go. We haven't talked about it yet. We have like one or two favorites that we usually stop at when we go out together. And then there's also a new thrift store that is in the area that I wanted to stop at. I actually don't know if it's new. I just newly discovered it. I've been to one, in one of my other videos, I took you guys along and I went to the Legacy Thrift. I've been to Legacy Thrifts before, but there's one in an area I didn't know it was, and I like those ones. But every time I go to stop in, it's closed. So I don't know, I think they close really early and like their hours on Saturday are super early. Like, I don't know, it's just never been open when I've been over there. So I'm hoping that we can stop in there and I can check that out and we can see what's there, because it's a different area of town and you know, different areas of town have different items. So I'm really excited to take you guys along and see what we find. So my style. These are my style. Oh my gosh. Well, I was looking at the sandals. I was looking at the sandals over there and I saw these were across. Operation Birthday Thrift, spend time with my mom, completed in the books. Very successful or unsuccessful, depending on how you look at it, because I said I wasn't buying anything for the booth or for my Etsy shop, and I did not follow that rule at all. I did not follow that rule at all. So I'm actually gonna split this video into 2 parts now, I decided, because I got some really fun things for myself, and then I also got some things for the booth and the Etsy shop, and I want to share them all with you. I just think it'd be too long. So today, this one, I'm gonna start off with what I got that's gonna go in the booth and the Etsy shop. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm really excited. I found some really fun things. Okay, so we went to one of the thrift shops. So I had a couple in mind. One of them I mentioned to you guys that I wanted to try was a new one. More about that, I'll talk about in the next video. But we also went back to there was another one I had in mind that I usually have really good luck at. Okay, so I mentioned in one of my previous videos, the one I did, the Goodwill trip, that I really prefer thrift stores that are associated with like some kind of ministry, outreach, nonprofit. Like people want to give to those. Like they know that is their way of supporting without maybe giving financially or giving time. They can give things, right? They can clean out their house, they can use it as a tax write-off, but they also know like it's going towards a good cause. And I even think so much so that like if they have things that are of value, whether it's like new items like clothes they bought that they just don't wear, right? Or if it's like older items, like maybe a parent has passed away and there are like vintage or antiques, like, so those items carry more value. Instead of feeling obligated to take the time to like try to sell them on their own or find a good buyer for them, they feel good about giving it to a good ministry, nonprofit, right? Because they're not keeping the funds, but they know that it's still going towards a good cause. So I always find like higher end clothes at those shops. I always find a much larger variety of vintage items at those shops. So we went to one, and this one, if you are in the area, is associated with Calvin Christian High School in Granville, Michigan. It is Twice Nice on 28th Street. I just gave away all my secrets for all my good things, but seriously, one of the things that I like about it is they have 2 different sections for clothes. So they have like their regular section, but then they also have like a, I don't remember if they would call it the boutique section, but it's like the name brand, like higher end, more expensive clothes, and they section them off. You also know that you're gonna pay a little bit more for those items, but I like that. I like that they like separate them, right? So you can kind of choose what you want to look for. Or if you're like, I know I love Gap and I love Land's End because I really like the style of clothes, I could just go over to that part of the store and like quick go through because I know I'm likely to find them over there. And then they usually have a designated area for vintage or for antique items. So that's really cool. You know, you can go straight to that section if that's what you're looking for. So one of the fun things about yesterday when we walked in there, all of their decor items and household items were all 60% off. It was incredible. So it was like major deals, major steals of deals. It was awesome. So I got some really good things just because I couldn't say no. So this is just all my stuff because we went to 2 different stores. So I mixed it all together. The other store that we went to had all of like their drinkware was 25 cents. Drinkware was 25 cents, and like I think linens were like way on sale too. So, okay, actually let's start with the second one with the 25-cent drinkware. So I got this Noel coffee mug. I thought it was so cute. I pick up coffee mugs if I really, really like them. You guys, sad news. My super cute cat mug that I got a couple weeks ago that I shared with you guys, I was cleaning it, and so I'm super careful now with glassware when I clean it because I actually cut myself really bad a few weeks ago. So I'm like cleaning this mug, and as I'm like doing this to like clean in here, like I feel something, like I felt something funny, and I looked, and the mug had totally had like this crack that was like here, and like, I don't know, came like down the side and then like around the handle. And I was And I'm like, oh, my cute cat mug. So no cute cat mug. Okay, so I got this Noel one. I thought it was really sweet. I'm gonna save this one for Christmas and we'll bring this out to the booth around Christmas time. But for 25 cents, I couldn't pass it up. How adorable is this little XO mug? I think this is sweet. I love like really unique mugs because I think they also can make really fun like gift ideas. Like if you have a friend and you're like, I just want to get them something small, like doing this and then like putting their favorite like candies in it, or like if they really like tea or whatever. But it's something small and you can like personalize it. I feel like the mug can be very personalized, but then also whatever you put inside can be very personalized. I also like this one. This was a Threshold one, but you know, Barbara, there's a mug for Barbara. So really, really like that. So got some fun mugs. Those will be getting dropped off at the booth today. Okay, you guys. Keith, my husband Keith, his grandma, like she paints. Well, okay, she passed away. She painted. And she was like one of the most wildly talented painters like craft painters I've ever met. And she even used to like give classes and stuff. She has totally painted something like this. Like, I don't think she painted this one, obviously, but I either remember something in her home or we used to own something, I don't remember, that looked just like this. And it's a potpourri box. So you swivel it and you can like put all your little potpourris in here, which I don't know if anybody does potpourri anymore, but like, how beautiful is this? Someone hand painted this. Oh, Susie painted this in 1992. This was very popular in the 90s. That tracks. So look at that. She free hand painted. I mean, it's a work of art. That's just absolutely stunning. So grab that. It keeps like wanting to pop off. There's just like a little peg here and it's just like swivels back and forth on the peg. So super cute, super cute. So that's all I got, I think, from that store. That was for the booth. So then the other, no, I lied, right here. I got this trinket dish. It says that this is from Asia. I can't find a whole lot of details because I can't read this writing. It does say it's like not safe for food. I want to see if I can find a better way to like clean this, like maybe a Mr. Clean Eraser. It's like, there's glaze here, but like it feels like it's like wearing a little thin, and then there's no glaze here, so it's really dirty. So I'm gonna see if I can give that a better clean. But it's a vintage trinket dish, and look at that. And then it's got marking on the inside. And the same thing on the inside, like where the glaze is thin, it's kind of dirty. And then like here, there's no glaze. So I gotta give that a little bit more work. This is gonna end up in the Etsy shop. So you can look for that there if you're interested. So that was all one store. And then back to the 60% off store, I found some other really fun items. So this is a brass decorative peacock plate. So I thought it was so cool. It's so unique. Like I love peacocks. My favorite ones are the white ones, but I really like this. It's really, really lightweight. This would be fun. It's meant to be wall decor. It comes with a hook. So, but this could be fun, really fun, hung up in like a kitchen or dining room. I mean, I feel like you could tuck this in a lot of little places just to add a little like fun, you know, little surprise. And then I told my girls I picked up a new bra. So the joke didn't go over very well with them. I thought it was funny. They just rolled their eyes at me. But I found, look at this, they're wall hangings. So I thought that was really cool, especially if you have like a beach or nautical theme for your house, and it has like this brown glaze here at the edge. They're so pretty. And then just a glaze on the inside. I already have them priced. These are gonna go to the booth. And then no glaze right here. It's kind of raw. But yeah, they're meant to hang up. How cute would that be? Just like that, like hung up, tucked into like a cute little corner. So those are pretty fun. And then I got this, okay, I actually thought that this was handmade. I thought this was like, somebody just did this. I guess this is a thing. It's Williamsburg. They're meant to be like replicas, I guess it said. When I did a little Google search, I mean, I do think they're handmade. Like you can even see right here, I don't know if you can see that texture right here, but like you can tell, like if you've ever worked with pottery, like when it gets wet and you kind of pull your hand off, like it leaves like marks and stuff. But like, it's so cool. So this is meant to be a chamber stick, or a replica of a vintage chamber stick. So actually, you know what? I noticed it had something inside, but I didn't look. There's like paper in it. I'm gonna have to, oh wait. Let's see. Oh! Just keeping putting it back. Come on. Now it's like a mystery. I mean, it better be something good at this point. Oh, okay. Well, it's a little ripped. What does it say? This pot is typical of salt glazeware found in the 17th century foundations unearthed at Williamsburg. After years of research, we are offering these salt glaze pieces, each form shaped by hand and body burned to stone. The salt glaze fused on at white heat, makes this ware unequaled in the field of ceramics. J.E. Maloney is the potter, and then it says Lightfoot, Virginia. Visitors welcome. Handcrafted cobalt salt glaze Williamsburg pottery, circa 1750. Salting the kiln at factory on Route 60. It's cool. So that'll be kind of fun. So that's gonna go to the booth today. Also, tuck that back in here. So that's going to the booth. Right, one of the last things I got, not the last thing, this huge dish. So it looks a lot like the False Craft. Oh, I can't remember the Yorktown. And even when I took a picture to try to look it up on Google Lens, like that's what Google Lens told me it was, but it's not. So this is also a piece of handmade pottery. So you can tell, look at that handle, it's so cool. It's like, they did like a twisted effect here. But it has a maker's signature on the bottom. But this person did such a beautiful job. There is a little bit of like crazing down here in the back, and then there is a bit of, I don't think that's staining. I think that's from the making process, because it seems like it's like in there, but there is like little bits of crazing that you can see inside. Oh, right there, you can get a good look. But I thought this was absolutely beautiful. This person did a great job. Like, this is stunning. So this is fun. So this one is also gonna go to the Etsy shop. And then the last thing I got at these stores, and then for booth Etsy, is I got a set of dishes. I'm kind of a sucker for dishes. I just think they're all like so beautiful and unique, and so I don't know, I'm just a sucker for dishes. But I really liked this one. I thought it was really special. I thought it was really, like, just really pretty and delicate, but it's not like fine china. I feel like you would see a pattern like this on like fine china, and that's not, this is like everyday dishware. The other thing I liked about this is I felt like it looked like watercolor paintings, and I'm really into watercolor right now. So I got the full dish set, and it came with mugs, saucers, small plates, large plates, one bowl. This is like the one like soup bowl it came with. Look at that little butterfly down there too. These like just a light white with like a tan lining. How pretty is that? One bowl, and then one large like serving plate. So look at that, isn't that so pretty? So it says that this is Kettlecraft, and it's designed by Noritake. It's detergent safe, oven safe, made in Ireland. So I think these are really pretty. So these are all gonna go in the Etsy shop, and I'll have these actually for sale per piece in case somebody already has. This is the dinner plate. How pretty is this? I'll have these for sale per item in case somebody like just needs replacements. I thought that was a good option, but how beautiful is this? It just looks so sweet and so delicate. If you want the full set, message me. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, they'll be for sale. as individual pieces. So, but you guys, like 33 plates, 33 preset. Like it's a box full. Okay, so that is all I have for that I'm gonna show you in this video. Check back, subscribe, so you can be notified of my next shop with me trip, and I will take you along and I will show you next time what I got for myself when we went thrifting out for my birthday. You guys, we had so much fun. I just so much enjoy that time that I get to spend with my mom, and we do a few times a year, like, you know, birthdays for each of us, Mother's Day for her, and then we probably try to get out every couple months other than that. But really enjoy that time, that one-on-one time with her. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys for today. Please follow along and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.